Hello, happy Saturday. Y'all, we're at the end of the month. Can you believe it? It is Saturday, April 24th. And yeah, it's like, I feel like Saturday, wow, that's way too big. I just went full screen. I feel like Saturday is now like a really good, nice full day. But I don't know what I was about to say. I can't believe it's already the end of the month. Like we just finished March. Like, can we slow things down just a little bit? This year is already speeding by so quickly. I do want it to go by just a little bit faster because I'm ready to get on stage, get back to eating some of the things that I've been missing. But let's not talk about food because I'm actually kind of hungry right now. Hello, Maureen. Welcome. Hi, Chrissy. Glad to have you here. Guys, if this is your first time here, please tell me your name and where you are joining me from. Hello, Dory. You are going to love today's session. I've got it planned out. I'm so excited for it. Good morning, Colette. Thanks for joining from California. California, yay. Hello, Kimberly. Welcome. Hi, Charlotte. Thanks for joining us from Mexico. I was just now writing in my journal that I have focus on marketing but lacking in sales. Oh, we're going to knock both of those out today. Marketing and sales. It's so crazy to me how like sales and marketing go hand in hand. So you're absolutely fine. You should be spending 80% of focus on your marketing because that makes sales easy. And then you only need that last 20% for sales. Hello, Sherelle. Welcome. Hi, LaShawn. Glad to have you here. Hello, Ivy Victoria. All of the replays are up. So I haven't put anything, packed anything away into like a member style area or anything like that yet. So if you missed last week, you still have the opportunity to go check it out. Thanks for joining from Maryland. Hello, Milan. Glad to have you here. Hi, Cami. Irene is joining us for the first time from Charlotte, North Carolina. Hello, Dr. Mac. Thanks for joining us from Dallas, Texas. And LaTisha joining from New Jersey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you guys who are new here and you might not know who I am, my name is LaTisha Styles. I am a stubborn believer in manifestation, and more about that in just a second. I broadcast every single Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern. I teach everything from how to make high ticket sales. I don't know why it's not doing that. How to make high ticket sales and attract clients, to raising your rates and having the confidence to stick to them. We also cover low ticket sales, creating cash on demand, and putting automated funnels in place because every coach needs a bit of passive income, right? If you want notifications when I go live, just click subscribe and click that bell also. And if you've made a purchase already, then you're on my text list and you'll actually get a text when I'm live. So several of you got that text today. You also get access to secret flash sales and special offers. Yes, it pays to be a buyer. And just an FYI, I've got a flash sale that's coming up fairly soon. I can't tell you when because then it wouldn't be a flash sale, it would be a planned sale. If you are outside of the US, then all you have to do is go to latisha.tv/free. Download any of my free trainings, PDFs, or guides, and you are in there like swimwear. So why am I a stubborn believer in manifestation? Well, not only did I manifest my husband, I manifested my dream job, which is what I'm doing right now. And I'm in the process of manifesting my dream body. I am 5 weeks out. That was a 4. 5 weeks out from my show in the Bahamas. You can follow my journey on Instagram. I'm at LaTisha Styles TV. I believe that you can create your life, but first you have to decide, because your dreams deserve your decision and you deserve to achieve your dreams, but only if you decide to do whatever it takes to get them. And that's exactly what I did. I started my career as an investment analyst, decided that I didn't want to do that. So I quit my job on Friday the 13th, and I decided to create my very own version of a lavish life. Along the way, I became an online marketing certified professional. I'm the founder of You've Got Clients, where we help coaches create and fill their coaching programs with high quality clients. And my clients are known for using my strategies to generate 18K in 2 weeks, 10K in 10 days, 95K in 12 months, among other results. And that is why you are here today, right? To get on the path to getting some of those results for yourself. So with that said, let's hop right into today's topic. We're going to be chatting about how to write an email marketing sequence that works. Hello, Nikki. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad to have you here. Coach K, welcome. Mary's in Tucson, and so is Jennifer. Glad to have you. Awesome. Well, I'm glad the text messages are getting to you. And I'm like hoping that they're not too much. I know I send like one every single Saturday. But my goal is like, I never want you to miss it. And if you can make it, glad to have you. And if not, you can catch the replay. Hi, Dorothy. Glad to have you. Hello, Minister Shirley. Thanks for joining from New Jersey. North Carolina in the house again. Hello, Kim. Cammie says, I feel like I'm watching Romper Room. I'm an 80s kid. I remember Romper Room. You calling our name gives me nostalgia. Do you remember, what was the Pee Wee Herman? Was it the Pee Wee Herman show? Where he was like, that one? That was my favorite one. And then we all learned that he liked kids a little bit too much. So, when you were a kid, none of that stuff really mattered, right? You didn't know about any of that. Hi, Ruth. Welcome. Hi, India. All right. So what are we going to be chatting about today? Email marketing sequence that works. I jotted down several notes. I'm going to need your help as well because I want to make this really, really interactive. And for each of these Saturday trainings, I really want to make these a lot more interactive. I know that in general, I'm asking you questions and getting some feedback from you so I can provide examples, but I really want to make this like kind of like a semi-coaching style Saturday session. I want it to be a great class. I want it to be very helpful for you. And I want to give you the opportunity to really feel like you're making progress on your path, no matter where you are. Yes, it was Pee-wee's Playhouse. Yeah. Yep. That's what we learned later in life, that he just liked kids a little bit too much. So, all right, good. So, first thing that I want to say is like, okay, the topic is how to write an email sequence that works. And so what I want to start with first is like, okay, well, what's the point of an email sequence? So we're just going to jump right into it. And I want you to be honest. Okay. Be honest, as if you would be anything else, but be honest. How many of you are gathering email subscribers, but then you haven't sent anything for months? Okay. I just want to do a little poll. If you're getting emails, but then maybe you haven't sent anything for months. Is anyone there? No judgment. There is no judgment here. Zero judgment. Okay. And the reason that I asked that question, I already know the answer. And the reason that I know the answer is because it's very, very common. And a lot of clients, when they come to me, that's like one of the very first things is they're like, well, I've got an email list, or I've been gathering these emails, or, I've got a couple people on my list, but I haven't emailed them in a while. I'm like, okay. And then the next thing is feeling guilty, right? Yeah. Maureen says me. Yeah. Then you start feeling guilty. Exactly. Because you're like, I got all these people on here. And now I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, do I need to announce like, hey, I'm back? Like, what do I need? What do I need to do? And the truth is that you don't need to announce to people on your email list, like, hey, I'm back. Sorry that I haven't emailed you. Okay. You don't have to do that. LaShawn, I'll cover that. What software to use to collect email. And I'll just go ahead and put it up right now. You don't have to announce to people, hey, I'm back. Hey, sorry, I haven't been emailing you guys. Like, you don't have to do any of that. All you need to do is start giving value. And if that person doesn't recognize you, well, I'm sorry, but you should have emailed them sooner. Okay. But you don't have to make like a big announcement. This is the software that I use to collect email addresses. It's called ConvertKit. This is what I put all of my clients on. If you use that link, that's my partner link. When you sign up, you'll get a free account initially, and it's a free forever until you reach 1,000 subscribers, I think. And then once you hit 1,000 subscribers, you actually get a 30-day trial. So you'll get another 30 days on top of that when you use my partner link. So I appreciate you doing that. Okay. So you don't need to announce like, hey, I'm here again, I'm back. Okay. All you need to do is start sending value. And we're going to be talking about that. But this is basically what an email sequence helps you with. Like, it helps prevent you from forgetting about your email subscribers. And you really only need one solid email sequence. Okay. I have lots of email sequences. I spent the last couple of years testing all sorts of stuff. Testing how many emails do I need to send? What type of emails do I need to send? Do I need to put pictures in them? Do people click on videos? Do I need to put a curiosity-based headline? Should I just tell them what's inside of the email? And so I've tested a lot of different things out, which I feel like I've made peace with email at this point. Email is very, very, very powerful. And it's absolutely something that can help you to grow your business. I once learned that you can estimate around $1 of income per month per subscriber that you have. So if your email list is 1,000 people and you do things the right way, you should be able to bring in $1,000 per month. Okay, so it's $1 per month per email subscriber on your list. And so once I heard that, I was like, oh, I want to make, $25,000 a month. That was like my next goal was to hit multiple 5 figures. I was like, I want to hit $25,000 a month. So I need $25,000 people on my email list. So how do I do that? And that's really kind of what started me down this journey and path of growing an email list. And so I started creating a lot of different sequences because my thought was, I don't want to have to remember to send an email every other day or every week. So I'm just going to I'm going to put them in this sequence. And then once they get done with this sequence, then they're going to go into this sequence. And then once they get done with that sequence, they're going to go into this sequence. And then I remember one time I created this long, way too long sequence because someone said, I once heard someone say that they had an email sequence that was a year long. And I couldn't get to a year, but I got to 3 months, I think. I created 40 different emails. And in that email sequence, I was like, okay, first I'm going to sell this course for 5 days. And then I'm going to sell this course for 5 days. And then I'm going to invite them to this webinar for 5 days. And so over the span of 40 days, there was 5 or 6 different things that I was sending people to. And that sequence didn't work because I'll tell you a couple of reasons why. And as we kind of dig deeper into this, but the best email sequence that I've discovered is something that's short and punchy, and 9 emails is kind of that max. That's where I found people started dropping off after that 9th email. You're going to get most of your opens at the top, right? So your first 1, 2, and 3 emails, but after that 9th email, people started either unsubscribing or they just weren't opening the email. So when I say today, the email sequence that works, 9 emails, more or less, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. There is no perfect. It's what works for you. But what I've discovered is about 9 emails is that's my email sequence, okay? I'm a new human rights consultant from scratch. What should my email look like, or what should I do? Yep. All right. So I'm going into that next. Great question. And then I got a couple other questions up here. Do I use a particular software? Yes, I use ConvertKit for my broadcast. If you're not getting my emails anymore, I generally don't scrub my list. I have a reactivation sequence, and that if you don't click the link, then the ConvertKit automatically puts you as a cold subscriber and they won't send you emails anymore if you stop opening. So here's the link to sign up for ConvertKit if you'd like to, and I'm going to type it in the I'll type it in the chat also. So if for some reason you're not getting my emails anymore, all you want to do is go to latisha.tv/free, and go sign up for any of the free things that are there. And what that will do is it's basically a new action in ConvertKit, and you should get the updated email. Okay. How do I remove this thing off? Okay, hide. So around 9 emails is what I consider to be like a good email sequence. And so basically what my email sequence looks like is you sign up for whatever free item I provide. And sometimes you sign up because you decide to purchase something initially. As soon as you receive that free thing or that course, you're going to get an automatic email from that form, right? So from that form, the way that ConvertKit has it set up, they call it an incentive. So from that form, it's going to say, thanks for signing up. Click here to confirm. Click here to get your download. Click here to, basically like you need to opt in. You need to double opt in. Even if you give me your email address, like I don't want it until you confirm. So I actually won't email you again until you actually click that confirm link. And so sometimes I get people who contact and they're like, hey, I downloaded, this free thing, but I never got it. And I go into ConvertKit and it shows that it was sent. Like ConvertKit has very good statistics and dashboard stats and everything. So they'll say, hey, this was sent, but it never was clicked on. So I literally will like screenshot it and say, hey, this is the email you need to look for. Go click that email. Once you do, then you'll get added to everything else. Okay. So that's the very first thing. Okay. The very first thing is I didn't say create as the first thing, but like after you've created that free thing, a free offer, once people sign up for that free thing or free offer, that first initial email goes out and they need to confirm. Okay. I don't want to I used to just let anybody on my email list because I was like, I need emails because I want to get to that, $20,000 person email so I can get to $20,000 a month. And the truth is that sometimes you'll get spam emails. You'll get people who put in an email and then it's like not their main email address. They have like a secondary email address or or they mistyped something. And I don't want any junk emails cluttering up my email list. I have to pay for a monthly fee. I pay a very healthy monthly fee to ConvertKit to keep my email list going, which I'm happy to pay for. But I don't want a whole bunch of junk emails on my list. I think we've got somewhere around 9,000 or 10,000 unconfirmed emails. And I'm fine with that. I really don't care. I want you to click that link. If you're not going to click the link and confirm, then you can't get in the party. The email list is a party. Okay. So make sure you're requiring people to actually opt in and confirm that they want it. It's bad enough that these days, there's so many emails out there. You don't just want to get added. You want to make sure someone actually wants your email. Okay. So that's the first thing. Then after you sign up for your free thing and you get that initial email that says, hey, confirm that you want to be on the list, then you'll go into my, I call it an indoctrination sequence. Okay. This is the email sequence that works. I talk about this a lot more inside of Create and Fill Your Coaching program. There's an entire training session on the journey of belief, the journey of belief emails, what to put in every email, what to say, how to say it, how to structure it, so you can bring people along that journey of belief so that they're ready to sign up for your program. They're ready to reach out. They're ready to do exactly what you need them to do. So I'm not going to go into that today. But just know that there is a specific way that I'm doing those emails. And in general, what I'm doing with those emails is the indoctrination sequence. I want you to get to know me. I want you to get to know my philosophy, and I want you to figure out how I can help you. So it sounds like it's all about me, but it's really more all about you, because if you learn who I am, you'll either see yourself in me or you'll see where you want to go and you'll stick around. If you learn about my philosophy, then you'll connect with how I do things, and you become easier to coach along the way because you already have bought into how I do things. And if you learn more about how I can help, then it makes it that much easier for you to make the decision of whether you want to start with a course or whether you want to jump into a coaching program with me. Okay. I don't have a problem with ActiveCampaign. I've never used it, so I can't recommend it. But in the same breath, I also can't speak against it at all. If you get your emails, the most important thing, you get people's that email in their inbox. So there's a company that was sending, it was like a third-party company that was sending an application. And so the person was like trying to send me something through that third-party company. And I was like, I'm not getting the email. It's not coming through. It's not even in spam. And the email service providers like Gmail, Yahoo, AOL, Hotmail, sometimes they literally will just block mail before it even gets to the inbox. And so in this case, it was like Gmail was fully blocking that email. I guess they didn't know if it was spam or not before it even got to the inbox. So with depending on the company that you're with, that's why there's like a lot of new email marketing services that come out. I don't always recommend those right away because sometimes they don't have that same level of trust with Gmail, Hotmail, or whatnot, where those emails will actually get in and go through. Thank you, Sherelle, for the super chat. I wish I could see the picture. Pear character dancing under a rain of confetti and taking his hat off to say, "You're amazing." I'll just try to act it out myself. Thank you so much. All right, so that's the first part. Get people onto your email list. Make them confirm. Send them your sequence of emails. We're going to dig a little bit deeper into it, so stay tuned. Okay, we're just getting warmed up. Okay. So how do you actually get people on your email list? This is a common question. And I know this is a question that a lot of people don't ask, but they want to know the answer to, because when we get applications for our coaching program and we ask how many people are on your email list, 70% of the time, the email list is fewer than 1,000 people. And so I know that this is common or the answer is I don't have an email list. Okay. So I know that the question and thought of how do I get people on my email list is a common question, because there are a lot of people who don't have anybody on their email list. And I wonder, what book did I have when I was first starting my coaching business? I think it was that brown book that's back there. But I remember like I was meeting with my coach at the time. And one of my main questions was like, how do I get people on my email list? And I don't remember the answer that she gave me. But I'm going to give you the actual truth of how to get people on your email list. Okay. It's very, very, very easy. And it's a lot easier than you think. Okay. Step one is you have to actually create something that someone wants. Okay. So you create a piece of valuable content. This could be a free PDF, a guide. It could be a workbook, a workshop. It could be like anything, something that like put time and effort into it as if you were going to sell it. Okay. And one of the ways that I like to do this, okay, I'm actually going to let's get into it and like break it down. All right. Let me pull up a little doodah. So stand by. I wasn't expecting to actually share this, but we're going to get into it, because I feel like you got like no one is really like no one's teaching this. No one is telling you this. No one's sharing what you need to know. So I hope it's okay that I share what actually works. Okay. All right. I'm going to give you the secret tool that I use. The secret tool. Let me share my screen. All right. Can you guys see my screen? How do I put myself in the corner like that? Bam. And then I think I can make this bigger like this. Boop, boop. Like my sound effects? All right. This is the tool that I use to figure out what freebies I need to create. It's called Keywords Everywhere, okay? This is an extension. You can use it for Chrome. You can also install it for Firefox. I'll put the link down here. It used to be free, but then people decided to use it too much, and so it's not free anymore. but literally you can sign up $10. All right. For $10, you'll get 100,000 searches or 100,000 credits. And each credit is one keyword. Okay. Which might not mean much right now, but trust me, that's likely all you're going to need. I bought the $50 one because I was like, I do a lot of searching. I still have like 400 and something thousand credits left. Okay. Keywords everywhere. So step 1, go to keywords everywhere. Okay. Your step 2 on top of this is once you install it and you go to Google, you're going to look for what I call buying keywords. Okay. So if you want to give me some examples, or if you would like for me to run this example for you, comment below with your with the type of coaching that you do. All right. And I'm going to start with, since I'm looking at Milan right now, I'm just going to start with her. She does wellness coaching. So like gourmet foods and wellness, under the idea that like chic women don't diet. So the first thing I would do is I would type in gourmet recipes. Okay. So what's going to happen when you have keywords everywhere installed, notice how mine probably looks a little bit different than yours. You're going to see right under the search bar, right up here where I'm highlighting, it's going to show you how many people are searching this every month. It's going to show you how much it would cost you if you want to pay for ads to get a click. And it's going to show you the competition. So we have 3,600 people that are searching just the words gourmet recipes every month. If you wanted to buy an ad, it would cost you about $1.06 per click. And the competition is fairly low. So out of 100%, we got like 11%. I don't know if that's 11%, but like 0.11 is the competition. So low competition, inexpensive, and good volume there. Okay. When I say you want to like look for a buying keyword, you want to look for something so you can create your free offer. And a buying keyword is one where someone else has put an ad up. Okay. So this keyword is not a buying keyword, because do you see any ads up here? No, we see recipes. We see, the results, and we see videos, right? So this is not necessarily a buying keyword. Oh, we got one at the bottom here, Williams-Sonoma. All right, so we might be a little bit closer to a buying keyword because we do have an ad on here. So what I'll do from there is so I'm paying attention to this keywords everywhere here on the right. And I'm looking at these related keywords. So they're telling me fine dining gourmet recipes, healthy gourmet recipes, homemade gourmet recipes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So what I might do here is I want to get a little bit deeper into my ideal client, because there's a lot of people who search gourmet recipes, but I don't know if you're like looking for something that's super high fat, high sugar, high salt, high sodium, high cholesterol, whatever all those things that people say don't do. Or if you're looking for something in the wellness side so that you can still have a gourmet recipe and still eat well, right? Like chic women don't diet. So I'm going to dig a little bit deeper, and I'm going to go into healthy gourmet recipes. Okay. So as I click in here and as I do my research, all I really want to do is I'm looking for can I find a buying keyword? And if I can't find a buying keyword, then I just want to I dig into like this people also ask section. And so, people are like, okay, what are some good healthy meals? So things like that. And I'm either going to create content around it, or I'm going to figure out, okay, what's my actual freebie? Okay. Now I can almost guarantee you this is going to be a buying keyword. There we go. Boom. Okay. Because the moment that someone says that they want a recipe book versus a recipe, they're looking for something substantial, either physical, digital, doesn't matter, but this is your buying keyword. So let's say I were to create a freebie called healthy, 30 healthy gourmet recipes, something like that. I already know for a fact that people are buying that. Look at my top results are Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. What does Amazon do? They sell stuff. So this is a buying keyword. So I already know, okay, great. So this is my freebie. So I don't know, Milan, if you have a freebie already. I would recommend you do a healthy gourmet recipe book. And you don't have to do a big one. It's a freebie. So you can do like 10 of my favorite healthy gourmet recipes. Okay. And I would set that up as my ad. And because people are willing to pay $6.29, $42.99, $9.99, $29.99, right? These are all for sale. I already know that I can put mine out there for free and it's going to get snatched up. And so now that I know that this is what people are buying, okay, now I want to figure out, all right, what are people actually looking for? Because it looks like no one's really searching for a healthy gourmet recipe book, even though that's what they're buying when they get there. So what I'm going to do, because I want to know what to call my freebie, I'm going to come here on the related keywords and see what are people actually searching. All right, so here we go. Clean eating cookbook. And we're just a crap ton of ads. So my freebie might be called something like clean eating which, gosh, who wants a clean eating gourmet recipe? But this is like literally just like, if you think about it, when you think of like gourmet recipes, like you're thinking of like good, tasty food. And as soon as you say clean eating, I think of like sweet potatoes and broccoli, right? So I might do like a little play on words there and do something like 30 gourmet recipes that fit into your clean eating plan or something like that. Okay. All right. So let's go back through. I got a lot of great examples here. So investment education. Let me just do just a quick one on that. Dion, since you were the first one to type in there, investment education. So what I would do here, so I would type how to invest, because that's what people are searching when they want investment education. And this is a buying keyword. So there you go. Your freebie is easy, how to invest. Now, what I will do on top of this, because this has 40,000 searches per month, your cost per click is around $4.36, and your competition is like 0.53. So it's not terrible, but it's like, it's pretty significant. You got, you got the max ads right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to related keywords, and I might come down to one that has a little bit lower competition. So this one is 0.2, how to invest money in your 20s. And I might create a little freebie and even dig down into some of these deeper ones, like how to invest money wisely or something like that. Okay. So that's exactly what I would recommend that you do. And we got a lot of good options here for transformation, relationship, helping people to know their rights, self-development. So that's 100%. The very first thing that I do is I'm going to go get keywords everywhere. I already have it. But as I have keywords everywhere, I'm just going to go to Google, and I'm literally just going to type in what is the first thing that I think people are searching for. Like, what's the first thing? For me, it took me a while to figure out that people actually wanted like printables in my industry. So check into like printables, because apparently like people love printables. Another good way to find what you should create a freebie around. Monica asks, what did I click on to see what people are searching for? Oh, if you go to the people also ask. Let's see, I turn this on first. If you go to this people also ask section right here, and that's how you get, like, Google is literally already telling you what are people searching for. How do beginners invest? How can I invest? And then if you go down here, they also give you related searches. Okay. You turn this feature on by going to keywordseverywhere.com. Click install for Chrome or Firefox, whichever one you've got, and then come here and purchase a package. So just buy the little $10 one. Okay. And when you do it, you'll see this little thing up here in the top. Okay. As you can see, look, I got 433,000 credits left. Like I bought the $50 one because I thought I was going to use so many. And I've been using this for almost a year. And I still have 433,000 credits left. Okay, the other way that you can figure out what people want to buy is Pinterest. So believe it or not, Pinterest is a great buyer search engine. Okay, I think I have to log in order to actually start searching. So let me just log in real quick. Looks like you're logging in a lot. Okay. Well, we're not be doing Pinterest right now, but basically what Pinterest will do for you is when you go in and you click through to, do a quick search, look at the ads. It's always the ads, right? So people who are running ads know something. They know that they're going to make their money back with an ad. So pay attention to ads. And if you can create a freebie that's similar to those ads, not what's being offered in the ad, or even better, then you're going to have an easy time getting people to sign up because they're like, oh my gosh, I would have paid money for this. And you're giving it away for free, right? So all we're doing is like moving the free line. Let's see if they let me log in. I don't know why they won't let me log in. All right, so we won't be doing Pinterest, but that's that. Hi, LaTisha. I can't think of a freebie for family caregiver coaching. So same thing. Just go into Google, put keywords everywhere in there, and then type in some common things that people are looking for when they want help as a family caregiver. So what are some of the things that they want help with? Depending on the type of family caregiving, like maybe they want to know how to adjust your living space so that it is helpful for, someone that you're taking care of or something like that, right? That's just me off the top of my head. So just take some time to like really sit and think about it, It's not something that's just going to come like directly to you right away unless you give it space. You have to give yourself space and time to actually think about it and sit down and do that research, okay? So that's the very first thing, all right? You got to create a valuable piece of content. Share it everywhere. Put the link in your bio, share it with someone who maybe has a similar audience and ask them like, hey, I just created this free thing. Would you be willing to email your list about it? So if you've got a connection to someone like that, definitely take that action. Hype it up, create like a mini ad for your freebie. So if your free offer is that, 10 gourmet recipes that fit, that will even fit in for your clean eating plans, then you want to like explain to people why it's important to get it. And you can say stuff like I know you want to look great, and I know you want to you've been thinking of dieting, but you really don't want to diet. I'm here to tell you that you don't have to diet. You just need to figure out how to eat the foods you love without sacrificing whatever. I can't think of the ad right now, but like basically you're hyping them up for your free offer, right? I am a gourmet chef. These are some of the types of food that I make. And I know that, my clients have health and wellness goals. And at the same time, they don't want to sacrifice the taste of their food. So therefore, I've created this recipe book that includes 10 of my favorite gourmet recipes that have been designed to help you with your clean eating. Click here, download it. So do you see, I didn't just say, hey, I have a free gourmet cookbook, go sign up for it, right? Like you have to build up the desire for people to actually want, like explain it, tell the story behind it. That's really what an ad does. And that's what marketing is. And why I was talking earlier about it's okay if you do 80% of your marketing, because if you spend 80% of your time and effort and energy on your marketing, the sale is easy. Like once someone reads all of that or pays attention to it or watches the video and they're like, oh my gosh, like I need it. You don't have to convince them, hey, type your email in here and, I'm going to email you again. Like they don't care. They're like, oh my gosh, send me whatever you have. I'm sold, right? So that's the key. Okay. Next thing is, why do you want people on your email list? And I know I shared this story where I was like, I kind of want people on my email list so I can make that amount of money that I want to make every month. But really think about it. Like, what is your goal for your email list? Is it so that you can, have your own distribution channel, right? Like Netflix. Netflix has its own distribution channel. Whenever they want to release a movie, they don't have to go to the big movie houses anymore. They literally can say, we're going to produce a movie and we're going to put it out to our millions of subscribers. Okay. When you have an email list, you have millions of, well, you don't have millions, but like you have people who are paying attention to just you. You're not competing with everybody else on social media. You're not competing with the algorithm. Like you send an email and it lands in someone's inbox. So think about like, is that the reason you want to have your email list? Because you want a clear distribution channel? Well, if so, imagine if Netflix just decided to not continue creating content or communicating with their subscribers. Like, would you still be subscribed to Netflix? And your answer is like, well, no, well, that's because I pay money. Well, people are paying their time and their energy when they sign up for your email list. So give them something good, okay? When you create that email sequence, that first 9-part email sequence, like share your best content, share any YouTube videos you've created, podcasts that you've done, any really good blog posts that you've done, like give them your best content so you can help indoctrinate them into your philosophy, what you do, how you can help, so that it makes it easy for them to say yes, right? And as you do that, what you're going to realize is that it gets a lot easier to send your broadcast emails, because by the time they're done with your indoctrination sequence, and now they're just getting your weekly email or your every other day email or however often you choose to send it, now you feel like you're kind of having a conversation with an old friend, because they're like, oh, I remember you said this on this video, and they'll reply back to you. Sometimes I get email reply backs, and I try to reply to as many as I can. I'm not always managing my inbox anymore. I have my assistant that's managing it, but sometimes I hop in there, and if I see something, I'll try to reply back. So often, you'll start kind of creating that relationship with your email subscribers. Okay. And just remember that like everyone is not ready to buy right away. So some people need to get courted before they're ready for a date. And I said this specifically. I don't know if you guys remember courting, or if you watch Bridgerton on Netflix. It's kind of like that idea. The idea of courting in the old days was that this was someone that you only, like, you weren't even dating. Like there was no promise. You literally were just like spending friendly time with them. And this is what your email list is kind of like. Like you're spending good quality time with your subscribers. You're chatting with them. You're sharing good content. If you do a live stream, you'll email it out and say, hey, I did this live stream. Like you are making an effort to show this person that you're interested in them. And the best way that you can do that is by staying in touch. Like I have a mentor who I literally get 2 or 3 emails from her every day, not a week, every single day. I don't read all of them. I couldn't possibly. If there's some that I'm interested in, I'll, click it and open it. And I usually try to like do that every now and then, so that I make sure that I'm, I stay active in the system, because I don't want to accidentally like get unsubscribed. But like, she's always top of mind. And I know that she cares because she's sending content to me. I can't read every email. I don't get offended because I'm getting so many emails like, oh my gosh, why is she sending me so many emails? Like, she cares. She shows up every single day. And so that's something that you have to reframe for yourself. Like, you're not bugging people. They chose to sign up for your email list, and they can easily unsubscribe. And for all of the nasty emails that I get where someone's like, take me off your list, I just got 2 or 3 emails. Like, I get people who say, oh, I needed this. I'm so glad that you sent this to me. And so now it's your choice. You can choose to focus on the people who are not going to like what you do no matter what, or you can choose to focus on the people who need what you have to offer, and understand that you have to get out there. You have a message and you have to get it out there, because if you don't, the message is still going to get delivered, but it's going to be delivered by the next person, and they're going to see the success that you wanted because you weren't willing to like send a freaking email. Like, really? Like, who are you really hurting by typing up an email and sending it? You're not hurting anybody. And it's free to send an email. Like, until it, well, kind of. I'm excited to work with you again as well, Cami. Until okay, yeah, you do have to pay monthly for your emails, but they don't charge you per email. Like, you can send, I think if I go to my ConvertKit account, I think I just logged in the other day. I've sent 3 million emails from this ConvertKit account. 3 million. That's a lot of email. I've sent 3 million emails, right? So it shows that I care. Like, I want you to be successful. Therefore, I'm going to share with you when I'm doing a live stream about how to create an email sequence. I'm going to share with you, hey, by the way, did you miss it? Here's where you can go sign up for it. I'm going to make sure that you don't have to get bothered by my daily or every other day broadcast emails when you first sign up, because I want you to focus on, here's the content that I want you to see right away. Okay. So be okay with staying in touch. Okay. Because it's very, very important. Okay. All right. Let me see. Hello, Veronica. Welcome. Let me see what I got in my notes. I feel like I'm like zooming in. My eyes red. Let me sit back a little bit. All right, awesome. Cheryl says, I enjoy the emails. Good. Okay. So with that said, you should now go download my free email marketing guide. So let me share with you what that looks like and where you can go and get it. Because I created something very special for you. Well, I had already created it, but I had you in mind when I created this. All right. So I got to share my screen again. All right. Good. It's already on that one. All right. This is my downloadable email marketing toolkit. You can go to LaTisha.tv/email and get it. Okay. It's absolutely free. If you're not sure what email to send to get coaching clients, you can download this free email marketing toolkit and create your email funnel in a weekend. Okay. It includes a workshop, and there's also a tech setup guide in there. All right. So I did a 4-step email funnel workshop, and I showed you, okay, here's how to set up an email funnel in 4 steps. There's a PDF guide so that you can follow along. There's a resource guide with links to all the tools and resources you need to get started. And I also included click-by-click tech videos. Okay. When you come on this page, you're going to click yes, send me the toolkit, and then you'll type in your first name and your email. If for some reason you do not see this, one of two things: you either have an ad blocker on, because this form is a JavaScript form, nerdy, but all you need to know is that if you have an ad blocker on, it's not going to show JavaScript. Most ads render in JavaScript, therefore you won't see the form. Okay, so remove your ad blocker. Second, if you don't have an ad blocker and you still can't see it, you probably signed up for it already. If you signed up for it already, it's not going to show you the form again, because I use Opt-in Monster, and they're like, hey, this person already signed up. So that's how you do it. Okay. The email marketing toolkit is a bundle of email templates, tech tutorials, and workshops and videos to help you engage, nurture, and set up a simple email funnel. Okay. So there's a lot of good stuff in here. I basically went through and grabbed a lot of the content that I have around email and bundled it in a free kind of like mini course. Well, it's a toolkit. Okay. What do I use for emails? I use ConvertKit. Yes. Thank you, Tina, for sharing that. What tool did I use to make my page look that great? This is the standard. This is my theme, I think. Excuse me. Normally by this time in the day, I've had like 2 of these waters, so I'm like really dehydrated right now. I think this is my theme. Yeah, so it's just the theme. That's how the theme is. There's like a little box and then this. I got a marble background, so you can get a marble little image thing, and I put that as, so this is like an image, right? That repeats. And then it's just the form. That's it. You're very welcome. Yeah, if you went to the page and it says you're in, then you probably already signed up for it. So what you want to do is you want to go to your email inbox and just search email toolkit, and it probably already came to you. Okay. All right. Awesome. Glad that that was helpful. So if you did not get it, you want to go to latisha.tv/email, and you'll be able to get that email marketing toolkit. What's your like number one question right now on your email? Building your email list, putting up an email list. And I also just published a video on 10 things you need for a high sales month. So make sure you go watch that. I published that 2 days ago. I should have emailed that one out too. I got to look at the chat to see what other questions we have. No other questions. All right. I'm getting much better with this now. Bam. Perfect. Yes, please rewatch. I have a couple other videos on email also. I think I have another live stream on email. Okay. Trying to get this thing to come up. All right. Okay, so I don't see any other questions. Okay. Building sequences and segments is my number one priority right now. Yeah. You definitely want to get, like I said, at least one email sequence, which is that indoctrination sequence. And then the other sequence that will be like the next one that I typically have clients work on is the follow-up sales sequence, to bring essentially like a testimonial sequence to bring people back around to getting on the phone with you. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. All right. Ruth says this is right on time. Sherelle says she's excited for the flash sale. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Okay. I don't know why this keeps going away. All right. So thank you for joining me on today's free training. If you want even more, then go explore my YouTube channel. I'm at LaTisha Styles. And while you're there, make sure you subscribe, tap that bell for notifications. Speaking of subscribers, let's feature this week's most recent subscribers. Welcome, Ishta Qatar. Welcome, Michuan Fleming. Welcome, Bianca Petrovan. The Johnny 589, Maija Ibanez, Sequoia Flawless, Sienna Milan, Divine, Ma, Ama, and Louise. Well, I think you're here today. Louise, are you here today? You just subscribed. Welcome. Thank you so much I'm so excited for all of our new creators for joining us. I do broadcast every single Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Now, if you have more questions on today's topic, all you have to do is go to Instagram. You can comment below the post, or you can comment just below the YouTube video. And while you're there, make sure you follow, say hi. Until next time, remember that your dreams deserve your decision, and you deserve to achieve your dreams, but only if you decide to do whatever it takes to get them. So go, dream, decide, and do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay. Bye.